Hello, welcome to another video on astrology. Today we are going to talk about an interesting topic where there is a lot of apprehension and beliefs on this topic. That is Manglik, Kuja dosha or chevvai dosha. Especially during the marriage horoscope matching, this factor is very much considered and is given a lot of weightage to this factor, right? So people say if there is a Manglik, you have to marry another Manglik, and because of that, you will not get married. Even if they get married, there is a chance of you getting separated, or the other spouse may die, and things like that, right? So now let's see what is all this about, and then let's try to analyze the data using scientific methodology as well, and then then we'll arrive at a conclusion where it is. I'll just let me give you a small hint that by end of this video you will be really surprised to see what's happening, and then how it is manifesting to this on this subject. Okay, so what is Manglik? So Manglik is basically, right, we call when the Mars is in first house, second house, fourth house, 7, 8 and 12. If Mars is positioned in these 6 houses, and then it is considered as Manglik. And in some part of India, they don't consider the first house, they just take the second house. 2, 4, 7, 8, 12. And even if we take 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 12, so that means how many houses we are talking about? Out of 12 rasis, 12 houses, 6 houses if Mars is situated, that means the native is afflicted with the Manglik. So what does it mean? 50% of the people, right? 6 by 12, that means 50% of the people should have Manglik. So what is a big deal? If 50% of the people have Manglik, so it is not a rare phenomena, right? It is a very common, but people think it is rare, and then okay. And then if we even go little deeper into the astrology text and everything, what they say is the Mars has to be in Mercury's houses, that is third and then sixth. Okay, so what is third? Third is Gemini, right? So Gemini is a Mercury house, and then six, Virgo is also a Rashi Lord is Mercury. So only if Mars is situated in these two houses, and it happens to be first house, second house, fourth house, seventh house, eighth house, or 12th house, then only it is called as Manglik. Okay, so in this chart, if you take, this is the chart right now, somebody is born. So Mars is in a 10th sign, right? So what is 10th sign? Capricorn, and the Lord is Saturn. So even though Mars is in the 7th house, this native is not afflicted by Mars, that is, or is not a Manglik horoscope. But if you just, majority of the people might say, hey, this person is Manglik, but which is not the case. And there is another factor theory is when there is a Mars is afflicted, that is Manglik, it is related to the blood group, the RH factor, positive or negative blood group, right? So when is a Manglik? That means if Mars is situated in third in the Gemini or Virgo, and it happens to be 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 12 houses, then is a Manglik, and that person will have a negative blood group. Okay, so please note, Mars has to be in Gemini or in Virgo, and it has to be this 1, 4, 7, 8, 12. That 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 12, then only it is Manglik. That means negative blood group. So what does science say negative blood group? When there is a negative, one of the spouse has a negative blood group, the first child is fine. When they have a second child, there is a chance of antibodies getting generated, and then the fetus might die in the mother's womb itself. So for that, they need to take a specific vaccine in the early stages of pregnancy, so that the second child and so forth child will be survived along with the mother. So in those days, there is no this such kind of scientific vaccines and things like that. So people might be dying, and then they might have been thinking, hey, because of Manglik, one spouse is dying, and then so let's not marry one Manglik with another Manglik. Okay, so this is the astrological aspect. So now let us go to the scientific analysis. Okay, so what is scientific said? So this is the data. This data I downloaded from Red Cross Society. It's a publicly available data. They give the blood in US specifically. Okay, uh, how much of total people have positive blood group and negative blood group with races? So I'm not worried about all these things. I'll come to this last column. That is total. So total 91.5% of the people in US have a positive blood group and 8.58% have negative blood group. So now let me do the calculations, right? So now how many signs do we have? Okay, so how many signs do we have? We have 12 signs, and then we said 1 2 4 7 8 12, that is 6 by 12, right? So 6 by 12. Okay, and then again in that uh, so that is one, and again in that another 6 by 12, that is sorry, only two signs we said, right? That is Gemini and Virgo. That is 2 out of 12 signs. So take 6 by 12 signs, and then that multiply by this two signs, 2 by 12, which comes to 1 6, okay, yeah, 1 6, right? And then you take the percentage of that. So that is what it comes to, 8.33%. See the accuracy of this information, and with the American Red Cross Society data, total US 8.58%, here it says 8.33%. So there is nothing to worry about uh, the Manglik or whatever. It is just a mere blood group related, and then with the modern the present world, we know what is the blood group of each and every person. We can easily get it checked as long as both spouse belong to the same blood group, that is positive. I'm not talking about O positive and O positive like that. Any positive blood category or a negative blood category, then it is fine. Otherwise, also no problem. People just have to take those vaccines at the appropriate time with the doctor's recommendation, and then move on. So, so this is a overrated phenomena, and people are getting scared, or people scare people with this. So there is nothing to worry. You be happy, enjoy your life. If you have any astrological or any palmistry consultation, please contact me via my website www.astrologyforyou.us. Thank you very much. Talk to you on some other time, on some other day.